What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Car Talk. I believe it's episode 10. Ooh, nice. These things are zooming. So today, I'm actually answering a viewer's question. One of the members of our community, Rui, I believe, is the way to say his name. And I appreciate what he said on yesterday's video, in which I talked about the optimal rep ranges for massive size and strength, which is really just my way of saying what's the most effective training zone in order to see progress. And Rui had a great question / comment that I believe fits many of you, most of you. Rui's 38 years old. He works in an office and sits behind a computer all day. He's relatively new to working out, having started training just a few months ago. And he was put on a basic program of 12 repetitions. But he says he's not seeing any progress, like at all. And he's getting really frustrated. But he's also nervous to perform certain lifts for fear of injury, because let's face it, we're not professional athletes, right? All of us. I mean, less than 1% of the population is a professional or competitive athlete. We got to go to work. We got to pick up our kids. We got to get out there and live a life and pay bills and do all of that stuff. Yeah, I want to be fit. I want to be strong. I want to look good. But I want to get hurt. And if I'm taking the time, the 30 to 60 minutes per day, 3 to 5 days per week to go to the gym, well, son of a gun, I want to get some results. I want to see results. So this video, and thank you, Rui, for asking the question. This is a great opportunity for me to discuss with you, the older lifter. And when I say older, I mean 38 is still young. Shit, you're younger than me. But at 38 years old, you're not an 18-year-old kid anymore. A lot of kids start, exercising in that late high school age where they're really just trying to get big and get girls, whatever, which is fine. I got no problem with that. But the body doesn't quite respond as it used to. You don't recover like you used to. What worked then doesn't quite work now, but your priorities have also dramatically changed. So this video is for the 25 to 45-year-old person that wants to see gains, wants to make progress, doesn't have a lot of time to waste time, doesn't want to sit there and spin their wheels taking all sorts of crappy supplements and everything else. You want to maximize the training effect in the safest possible manner so you can live your life. Excuse me. Delicious, by the way. It's a little chilly out today. So, I'm drinking it's like a hybrid, an Americano, but made with oat milk. And the Americano is espresso and water. So what the team here does, it's 3 shots of espresso with steamed oat milk. Oh, just really good on a cold day. And I put a little sprinkle of cinnamon in there. It's so good. So good. But anyway, I could talk about coffee all day long. I probably will do a coffee video here soon. And also, a lot of people have been asking, and this is as a quick aside, we might come out with our own coffee, which will be a small, more of like a boutique coffee roaster. But I got some pretty good connections, and I am a aficionado of coffee and the coffee bean and the experience. So if any of you are interested in that, just kind of watch this space over the next few weeks or so. And we're not going to try and be a big coffee distributor. We're going to do some small runs every month. We'll have what we have. We'll sell out what we have. We'll get a group of people who, just really enjoy it. You get to like the recurring, you get, your few bags per month.
of that Dolce coffee, if you want to. I mean, we do it anyway. You know, I should do a house tour here soon. But anyway, I digress. Let me get back to the topic at hand. So, I'm going to use you, Rui, as the muse. 38-year-old lifter, busy, office worker, sits all day, wants to be fit, wants to be healthy, was put on some basic template 12 repetition program. What do? Rui, here's what you do, and this is very important for you. I absolutely love the fact that you are in the gym and you are getting after it and you're on this channel asking questions, which shows you're dedicated. It shows you want to make progress. But we need to make some tweaks. We need to make some small tweaks to your overall training system. I want to see you in the gym, Rui, 4 days a week, and I want you on a push-pull system. What is a push-pull system? Push-pull is you train the pushing muscles on one day, the pulling muscles on the other day. So we're going to have a select group of exercises. You are going to perform the goblet squat on your push day. You're going to perform the overhead dumbbell military press. You're going to perform the high incline close grip bench press. You're going to perform the push-up. You're going to perform the standing calf raise. That's it. On your pull day, you are going to perform the dumbbell deadlift, or what I call the suitcase deadlift. You are going to perform the bent over dumbbell row. You are going to perform the overhand medium grip chin up. And you are going to perform the side twist, also known as a Russian twist. There's different variations of that. What I just said, go back and watch that a few times. Write those names down. Hop onto YouTube, and you'll see a bunch of different practitioners doing those exercises. I will eventually shoot those for you too. I'd say watch 3 to 5 different technical demonstrations of each of those so you can really determine which one is best, which one suits you. Now, I can answer those questions if you have those down the road. You can change your exercises if and when you want, as you want. Now, on all of those exercises, I want you performing 6 repetitions. I want you performing 6 repetitions with a weight that you could perform 10 repetitions with. This goes back to my RPE video. What does that mean? That means these should be approximately as an RPE of 6 or so. RPE of 6 to 7. I want you performing 4 sets of 6 repetitions at an RPE of 6. The next time you do those, I want you to increase the repetitions to 7. The next time, the repetitions to 8. The next time, I want you to increase the weight in the lightest possible category, which is probably 5 pounds. Starting back at 6. The next time, 7. The next time, 8. Add 5 more pounds. 6, 7, 8. What we've done is we have built a very scalable routine for you, Rui, that is very safe. You do not have to worry about injury from overexertion or poor form. Now, your form has to be crucial. It has to be key. I would suggest you hire a PT or get a training partner or use your camera phone and record yourself performing your top-end work sets so you have immediate feedback to see if your form is shit. If your form is shit, go lighter and perfect it. Okay? You need to self-coach here. If you can get someone else to coach you through or to eyeball you and help you, that's great. But a lot of the PTs out there, they're simply going to try and sell you into their training system. And there's some great coaches out there, but there's a lot of shitty coaches out there. And that's the truth of it. So in performing a system like I just broke down for you, we've built in scalability. And that's the most important thing here. You have a place to grow, which means Every time you go in the gym, you are progressively overloading your muscular and central nervous system. That is the entire concept of making progress, of building muscle, of getting stronger. Progressive overload. We're starting a little lighter than you are strong, which means you have the ability now to focus on perfect form. And then it gets just a little bit more intense next time, and just a little bit more intense next time. As your body is adapting to the training demand by getting stronger, you're slowly adding more weight or more repetitions to a technically proficient movement. You're training multi-joint compound movements in a progressive fashion that will systematically overload your muscular and central nervous system. This is where you will see the adaptation that you want. Now, as you get a little more experienced, you can start to update your exercise list. Instead of the goblet squat, maybe you do a low bar barbell back squat, or a front squat, or a safety bar squat, or a high box step up, or a walking lunge. Instead of the conventional suitcase deadlift with dumbbells, you do a conventional barbell deadlift, or trap bar deadlift, or kettlebell deadlift. Or you start working unilateral deadlifts, or you hit a Romanian deadlift, or a stiff-legged deadlift, or a deficit deadlift, or a Zercher good morning, or a barbell good morning, or a safety bar good morning. This is scalability. The exercises I just said can now all be substituted for one another, and they should be a part of your overall 12-month periodized training program. I'll talk about that in a different video. I don't want to confuse you. I just want you to understand how much room to scale that we have here with this basic system. I mean, we're talking 4 to 6 exercises max per day. You're only in the gym 4 days per week. Your workouts should be all done under an hour. Done deal. You will get stronger. You will grow muscle tissue. And if your diet is right, you will get leaner. Notice I say you not losing weight, because if you want to lose weight, you can lose weight. I would much rather stay the same weight and continue to recomposition my body and get leaner in the process. That's the goal. Recomp. If you want to drop 10, 15 pounds, that's fine. Maybe we want to do that for summer. So Rui, this is you. To the 38-year-old out there that wants to look good, wants to feel good, wants to be energized, wants to get stronger, wants to put on some muscle, but doesn't want to risk injury, doesn't want to compromise their life and their responsibilities to be a meathead. This is the advice for you. And I strongly recommend you start to implement it into your workout. Don't worry about all the cables and all the machines and all the fancy pants exercises you see everyone doing. They are spinning their wheels. The basics are what work. The basics done well are exactly what works. Name dropping. All of my elite athletes, all my professional athletes, all my high-level amateur, which is Olympic and collegiate athletes, all of our Hollywood celebrities with the beautiful bodies. This is the exact style of program they are put on. The days and times might change. The exercise selection might change a little bit within the variability that I mentioned. But nobody's doing any of these foo-foo Instagram, bodybuilding magazine, crazy, crappy, waste my time, high risk, low reward exercises. Simple, basic, scalable, targeted, proven, effective. That's what we do here. So guys, if you have any questions, leave them below. If you have any comments, please leave them below. I want to hear what you had to say or have to say or what you're thinking. Now remember, I answered Rui's question here, and I'm going to start answering more of your questions on these car talks. I love it. What a great way, excuse me, for us to engage. Can you see that? Can you see the beautiful ocean? There we go. There we go. Anyway. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe to this channel if you have not. Guess what?
80% of the people that watch our content are not subscribers. Why don't you subscribe? Do Uncle Mike a favor, just please subscribe. Click the little button. I won't spam you or anything else. I just give you actionable, evidence-based, honest information to improve your life. The only thing I ask is just subscribe and bang, maybe give us a thumbs up in the process. I appreciate you guys. And until next time, boom.